The benefits of elderberry and elderberry syrup are proven scientifically far and wide in numerous studies. They keep away the viruses. And here's some raw local honey. I actually got it at Costco in Montana, and they sell raw local honey by region. So I am going to I've boiled these elderberries according to the recipe that I've put below with ginger, cloves, cinnamon sticks, maybe a few other things. But those are the main things, and you don't even have to have anything. You can just do a cup of straight elderberry with 8 cups of water. But I've boiled this for several hours on low. It's simmered, and I'm going to strain it into this bowl with honey. Now I've let it cool, so it's warm enough to melt the honey, but not warm enough to destroy the benefits of the honey. So I'm going to strain it into here and mush it out with a spoon. This is a really great strainer for this purpose. And then I'm going to scoop it into these jars here. I've got this 22-ounce jar, and this is actually a former Fatstone Farm elderberry apple shot jar that I think will just come in handy to put my own homemade elderberry syrup in and keep it in the fridge. So I've transferred all of the elderberry cooking liquid through this sieve, which you can see the cinnamon sticks. I had a couple. You can see the sliced ginger, which I actually just tried a little piece of this. And all of the flavor has gone into the syrup because there's not a lot of flavor. And then I had cloves. I think that's all I put in here. You can use star anise if you have it. And now I'm stirring the honey in here, and I'll see if it's sweet enough. I don't like mine to be too sweet. Funny story about this honey. I brought bottles and bottles of Kirkland's own local Montana honey down to California with me. And then I went to my local Costco here because I was told they wouldn't have it outside of the region. And they had local California honey down here. So kudos to Costco for having local honey wherever you go, at least in those 2 locations. Final result of my elderberry making project this morning, which I did alongside of many other projects. I like to take elderberry syrup and herbal tinctures in shot glasses. So I would probably put a couple tablespoons, maybe up to here, and take that morning and night if I'm trying to avoid, which I always am, viruses and colds, and keep my immune system inhospitable to viruses, which elderberry is a proven scientific way to do that. So here's my elderberry syrup recipe below. These are 22-ounce jars each, so I've got 44 ounces plus this one is 9 ounces. So out of this recipe that you'll see below, we have 63 ounces of elderberry syrup with honey. And you can keep it on hand and feed it to the whole family as a regular tincture, a regular preventative. And then if you actually come down with something, you can take it every couple hours.